There's a whole new way for children to get to their favorite neighborhood as Sony Wonder presents brand new titles from Sesame Street. Created exclusively for video and audio, these releases bring all the joy and excitement of Sesame Street right into your home. First, it's Kids Guide to Life, Learning to Share, featuring special guest star Katie Couric. This lively adventure about sharing and friendship presents very valuable messages from Elmo and Zoe.
Yes, it's so much better. Yes, that is so much better. When you work or play together, you'll have a lot more fun. You'll have a lot more fun.
That's funny!
In Do the Alphabet, Big Bird takes Baby Bear and his Sesame Street friends on a laughter and song-filled learning experience that starts on A and winds up on Z with stops at every letter along the way.
A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, D, E, F, G. You can say the alphabet back to me.
Coming soon, youngsters are encouraged to use their creativity with Imagine That, activities for rainy days and every day. Kids of all ages will want to join their Sesame Street friends in these imaginative games and songs.
Let's get dressed up. Let's imagine. Let's get dressed up and pretend we're somebody else.
And there's more to come. 2 new videos. For an energizing experience, preschoolers can twist and jump with Elmo size. Then, join in the Olympic-size fun with Slimey's World Games. Plus, each new video includes a special bonus, fun-filled booklets featuring playtime activities and much more. Also from Sony Wonder, Sesame Street's all-time favorites on video, plus audio cassettes and CDs, including sing-along travel songs and silly songs, and book and audio tapes, including Kids Guide to Life, Big Bird's Band Plays Together, and The Magic Shoes. Get to the place children love the most with Sesame Street video and audio, only from Sony Wonder.
Sesame Street, please, and step on it.
It's time for Slimey's World Games! See worms from all over the world compete in gymnastics, in diving, in racing, and in jumping! Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the Worms Summer Games! Whoa, we're staying tuned!
Yeah, we don't want to miss Slimy racing, diving, and jumping.
Yes! Go, Slimey!
Hello and welcome to the Worms Summer Games. Worms from all over the world have gathered here in Wiggly City, Georgia, to jump and dive and throw, and to see who's going to wriggle away with the gold medal. We at Worm TV are especially proud once again to be bringing these games into your homes.
Hey, who cares? Just get on with it.
Let's go.
And as you can tell, grouches from all over the world have also gathered here to coach their worms. That was Oscar, the grouch from Sesame Street. Look, I see the parade of worms has officially begun, kicking off these summer games. Little worm athletes from all over the world. First, the worm from France.
Bonjour, Steven!
Specializing in the 1-yard dash, following the worm from France is the worm from Kenya. The worm from Italy.
Buona fortuna, spaghettini!
and the worm from China.
Oh, that's my worm. Ni hao, mine.
Last but not least, the very, very popular Slimey, the worm from Sesame Street. The worm from Sesame Street, Slimey, is the only worm to compete in the winter and summer games. What an athlete. However, he didn't do very well in the winter games. He lost every event, but he did get the gold medal for falling down. So it takes something extra special for this little worm to come back and try the summer games and see if he can win a gold medal for an actual event. Everybody on Sesame Street must be very, very proud of him.
Yes, we are. You bet. I'm proud of you. Hey, microphone face. What's the big idea talking about Slimey falling down and losing?
Oscar, I really meant nothing by it, but you've got to understand my responsibility as a journalist is to bring up the past.
Hey, the past is the past. This is now. You people in the media are always so negative. Well, I'm proud of Slimey, and he's proud of himself, too.
Oui, and I am proud of my worm, and my worm is also proud.
Yeah,
Yes.
I am proud of my worm.
We'll be back with the first event right after this.
I am so proud.
Hello and welcome back to Wiggly City, Georgia, home of the first Worm Summer Games.
Where is Wiggly City, Georgia, anyway?
Why, inches north of Atlanta, Big Bird.
Oh.
Oh, there's our shot of beautiful Wiggly Field from our friends of the Good Worm Blimp. Isn't that beautiful? Now, worms from all over the world have come here to compete with each other in track and field events, diving, and gymnastics. And now they're ready for the first track and field event, the 1-yard dash. All the worms are doing their warm-up wiggles before the big race begins. It looks like they're ready to start the race. And they're off. Spaghettini, the worm from Italy, is off to a great start. He's first so far, but Slimey, the worm from Sesame Street, is dead last. Now Spaghettini's falling back with the others, and Slimey is still last. But wait just a minute. Slimey's moving up fast. He's not last anymore. Can you believe it? Slimey's pulling out in front. He's taking the lead while he's first. Slimey crosses the finish line first, and he's the winner. The worm from Sesame Street.
Slimey.
You're the greatest.
This That's my dad. He's a racer. He works really hard. Dad uses a wheelchair because he can't walk. When he comes to the track, he uses a special wheelchair. It's kind of like a souped-up bicycle. Nice job, Dad.
Thanks, Coach.
I like to go to the track and help him practice.
Hey, I see you brought your coach with you today.
Yep.
I'll see you at the race later.
Okay, good luck.
Come on, let's go practice. I use a stopwatch to time him. It's neat to see how fast he goes.
That's my time, Coach.
It's not your best time, Dad. Sometimes Dad likes to take a break. Your muscles feel tight, Dad.
Well, I'll try to relax.
A good stretch usually does the trick. Think there's enough air in it?
Let me check. Yep, feels nice and hard.
Everybody's getting ready for a race. There's a lot to do. All the racers like to see how fast they can go.
How do you do, Coach?
Not too bad. Made good time.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Slimey's doing great so far. Hey, guys, do you think he'll win the next event?
I hope so. Oh, it's on.
Hello and welcome back to the Worm Summer Games. It's time now for the over, under, around, and through hurdles race. As you can see, the worms are doing their wiggling warm-up exercise once again. And the race is just about to begin.
Come on, Spaghetti. Come on, Squiggly.
They are off. Now the worms are supposed to jump over the first hurdle. Slimey, the worm from Sesame Street, just took a mighty leap over the first hurdle. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. What a worm. And there he goes, under the next hurdle without a hitch. And he's still way ahead of the other worms. Slimey's doing just great. Uh-oh, Slimey's hesitating at the last hurdle. Maybe he can't remember how to go around it.
You know what to do?
Nope. There he goes, around the last hurdle.
Hey, will you just pipe down? You're making my worm nervous.
Yes.
And he's through the ribbon at the finish line. Slimey wins the hurdles event. As a matter of fact, I think he has set a new world's record. And what we can do right
happened? Hey, you know Spaghetti.
Let's see if we can get a word with his coach, Oscar the Grouch. Excuse me, Oscar, this has got to be a very exciting day for you. I mean, your worm has won the first two events in the Worm Summer Games, and he's come such a long, long way from the Winter Games, where he lost every event. I mean, he didn't win a thing there.
There you go again. Dwelling on the past and Slimey losing.
No, I was just...
You were just harping on the negative like you media people always do. Slimey, don't listen to him. Just enjoy the moment. You won, baby. You won.
I am really sorry, Oscar. I didn't mean anything by that.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back with the circle throwing event right after these messages.
Some folks go crazy for being lazy, but he gets right in the just thinks it's silly when there's so many ways to move. Over those fences, under that table, round and around with you. Through the green bushes, fast as you're able. Over, under, around and through. The folks I mentioned prefer that benching. They just like taking it slow. But she can't sit, she gets way too itchy when there's so many ways to go. Over that sister, under that brother, round and around with you. Through the front gate and back through another. Over, under, around and through. Over, under, around and through. Over, under, around and through.
And they're off. Tabby's in the lead. Fido's close behind. They're going around the house. Tabby's ahead by a tail. They're going through the house. And the fur is flying. Here we go again. Around the house. This is some race, folks. At the fur turn, they're going through the house. Tabby's pulling out in front. They're going over the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Tabby is getting away. And that's the race. The winner in record time is... What's this? Fido is going under the house. Looks to me like this race has gone to the dogs.
Come on now, sing it now. Yeah. Come on now, sing it now. Yeah. Come on now, sing it now. Yeah. Come on now, sing it now. Sing it with me now.
I'm so happy, I'm so happy, yes I am, yeah. Oh, yes I'm so happy, simple pleasures are the best, yeah.
Welcome back to the Worm Summer Games in Wiggly City, Georgia. And there's the view from the Good Worm blimp once again. There's one thing about holding the summer games in Georgia. When it's summer here, it is really summer. It's a hot, humid day we're having here in Wiggly City, but I guess the worms like it like that.
Hey, quit doing the weather report and get on with the next event. Who do you think you are, Willard Scott?
Not quite. Yes, well, the next worm event is the circle throwing event. The worm that throws this little circle the farthest is the winner. The worms competing in this event are Squiggly, the worm from Kenya,
Yeah, Squiggly!
and Slimey, the worm from Sesame Street.
Yeah,
And I believe that the worm from Kenya is first up. He's getting ready. Oh, boy, was that a good one. I see the measuring tape worm is measuring to see just how far Squiggly actually threw the circle. 16 inches.
16 inches. Is that good?
I'll say it's good, Big Bird. As a matter of fact, it's going to be tough for Slimey to beat that. But Slimey's been doing awfully well today, so who knows? And here he is now, still looking in fine form after winning 2 big events. And there he goes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh? You mean, yay, Slimey. He threw his circle a lot farther than Squiggly threw his.
Yeah, but Oscar, he threw himself, too.
So?
Yeah, is that bad?
It could be bad, Big Bird. I'm waiting for a judge's ruling right now. No, it's not bad. The judges rule that Slimey is the winner.
Slimey, you did it. You did it, Slimey. I knew you could do it.
That is one happy worm, and that is one happy grouch.
Hey, how do you know how I'm feeling? You media people think you know everything, don't you? Who cares what you think? Let the people decide for themselves if I'm happy. Oh,
3 gold medals for Slimey. Believe me, he's happy. And we'll be right back right after this.
Come on, everybody. Think it's time to set you straight. 1, 2, 3. Believe you me. You're looking sharp, you're looking great. Check out this triangle. Better count the corners quick. 1, 2, 3. The place to be is where we got the angles licked. I'm in great shape, you're in great shape. Nothing square about this joint. I'm in great shape, you're in great shape. If you see my point, jump right in the circle, a line that hasn't got an end. Come on, let's stroll 'em and rock and roll 'em, running rings around your friends. Now let's try some square dancing for corners and for equal lines. Come on, let's jump 'em, go on and pump 'em. When you're in shape, you feel so fine. I'm in great shape, you're in great shape. Nothing square about these joints. Oh, I'm in great shape, you're in great shape. If you see my point, go ahead and use your head, be artistic. Red and yellow, green and blue. Go ahead and lose your head and go ballistic. Any kind of shape will do. I'm in great shape, you're in great shape. Nothing square about this joint. Oh, I'm in great shape, you're in great shape. If you see my point, if you see my point, I'm in great shape, you're in great shape.
Great lemonade, Mr. Hanford.
Well, thank you very much. It's an old family recipe.
Uh-huh. I'm so happy. Slimey's winning everything so far.
Yeah.
He's doing great. I bet he's happy, too.
I'll bet even Oscar's happy.
Yeah, I bet so.
Oh, boy, the next event.
Hello and welcome back to the Worm Summer Games. It's time now for the balance beam. Each worm has to perform a series of tricks on the balance beam without falling off. I see Slimey, the worm from Sesame Street, is ready.
Yeah, go Slimey.
That was a beautiful program. Slimey didn't make one mistake. And here's our hero of the moment, Slimey with his coach, Oscar the Grouch. Slimey, this has got to be a great day for you. I mean, you've won every event so far, and you just did a flawless program on the balance beam. You've got to be very, very happy.
Hey, he'd be happier if you got lost. Give us a break here. We're waiting for his scores.
Speaking of scores, look at this. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5,
and 5. Oh, I mean,
All the judges gave Slimy a perfect score.
Oh, Slimy. That's my Slimy. Way to go.
I know you're happy now, Slimy. And you look happy too, Oscar. Come on, admit it. You're happy, right?
I'm not happy talking to you, that's for sure. Come on, Slimy. Let's go have a private moment together, away from Mr. Media here. Slimy, here's something.
I think he's happy.
We're all happy.
We're all happy! Yay!
So reach your hand up high, and maybe you'll touch the sky. Reach just a little bit higher, and you may catch a butterfly. So reach your hand up high, your hand up high, up on your toes. Stretch your fingers, stretch for the apple above you. Reach for a person who loves you. You can touch if you try. So reach, 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 reach your hand up high. Reach for a leaf, reach for a cloud, reach for a sky of blue. Reach for the sun shining on me and you. So reach your hand up high, your hand up high, and maybe you'll touch a star. Reach just a little bit higher, you never know how tall you are. So reach your hand up high, your hand up high, up on your toes. Lift your face up, stretch for the promise that lingers just past the tip of your fingers. You can touch if you try. So reach, 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 reach your hand up
Here we are at the swimming pool for the letter diving event. There are two worms competing in this event today. Lo Mein, the worm from China,
That's my worm.
and Slimy, the worm from Sesame Street. Lo Mein is going to do the first dive, and there she is on the platform.
What's your event?
Lo Mein is going to attempt to dive with a very high degree of difficulty. She's going to do a capital L half gainer, which means she's going to have to look like this L during her dive. And there she goes. Well, she didn't quite make an L, did she? But nice try, Lo Mein. And now it's Slimy's turn. He's been doing so well today, I can hardly believe it.
Hey, what's not to believe? You didn't hear that, Slimy.
Well, Oscar, you've got to admit that it's very unusual for one worm to win so many different events.
So, Slimy's a very unusual worm. Who asked you anyway?
Well, I bet you're happy Slimy's won all the events so far, aren't you, Oscar?
And I bet you're gonna get lost as soon as these worm summer games are over.
Well, Slimy's going to attempt a lowercase L triple gainer today, which means he has to look like this lowercase L. Now, it may look easy, but it isn't. And I think he's ready right now. Look at that lowercase L. It's perfect. Oh, no!
Way to go, Slimy. A perfect dive. Oh, hey, now this is perfect happiness to me. Hey, what's the matter? Did Slimey dampen your spirits?
He's a big drip.
Gee, I guess you're all washed up. Hey, look, McCarver, the crowd's even doing the wave for you.
Sometimes you can feel so bad, all you wanna do is sit and cry. Don't fret when you get upset, all you gotta do is get up high. You can get right up, you can get right up. If you're feeling down, you can bounce right back, turn that mood around. You can lean on me, yeah. Let's get off the ground. You can get right up, if you're feeling down, get right up. If you're feeling down, get up. Sometimes you need a real good friend who is there to catch you when you fall. And just standing on a handy shoulder makes you feel about 10 feet tall. Don't worry, buddy, all you need is just a little bit of altitude. You best get used to letting someone boost. You're gonna jump into a better mood. You can get right up. If you're feeling down, you can climb on back, turn that mood around. Just hold on to me, yeah. Let's get off the ground. You can get right up, if you're feeling down, get right up. If you're feeling down, get up. I said up, down, up, down, up. You can get right up. If you're feeling down, you can swing right back, turn that mood around. You can fly with me, yeah. Let's get off the ground. You can get right up. If you're feeling down, get right up. If you're feeling down, get up.
It's so cool. Hey, Slimey did great in the Worm Summer Games. He won everything.
Yes, and it's amazing since he didn't win anything in the Winter Games.
Yeah, except the gold medal for falling down.
I guess the summer games are his thing.
Yeah, how many gold medals did he win altogether?
Let's watch and find out.
Hey, Whithead, you're on.
Hello and welcome back for the closing ceremonies of the Worm Summer Games. And here's Slimey, the first worm ever to win every single event. Slimey has made worm history here today, so he should be one proud and happy little worm. I mean, what an athlete.
Yes.
And now, the moment everybody's been waiting for, the time to give out the gold medals. Slimey gets one gold medal for winning the 1-yard dash. He gets another gold medal for winning the hurdles event. One gold medal for winning the circle throwing event. Here's one for winning the balance beam. And one for winning the letter diving event. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold medals for Slimey. Congratulations, Slimey. That's a world record.
5 gold medals! Yay, Slimey!
Yes, Slimey!
Sesame Street! Sesame Street! Sesame Street!
Hey, wait a minute there, medium face. I got something to say. I just want to tell all you worms out there to keep trying. Even if you think you can't do it anyway. And don't let anyone's negativity stand in the way. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Now take your microphone and get out of here.
I thought that was very, very touching, Oscar.
Well, at least you got something right today. Now scram.
Yes! Tell him, that Oscar! Did you hear what he said? He said, whoa, you got something right.
I like that. I'll tell you.
Yeah, that was really great.
Get on up and move your body. Get on up
And now a special offer for Sesame Street parents from Sesame Street Magazine.
If your children like Sesame Street, they'll really love Sesame Street Magazine. Created for kids 2 to 6, it's just as much fun and educational as the TV show. There are stories to read, pages to cut and color, and posters to collect. And with every issue, you'll also receive Sesame Street Parents. Order 10 issues of Sesame Street Magazine and get 10 issues of Sesame Street Parents at no extra cost, all for less than $1 each.
Call now, 800-822-4682. That's 800-822-4682.